What's going on, you guys? I am back with another video for today. Things to expect before getting married. And this is not neither wrong or right. It's just my experience of what I'm going through right now. I had jotted down like a little bit of notes, just wanting to share what to expect. So the first thing, major is change. Expect change. Don't really expect for anything to be the same, be the normal. You're gonna have a new normal, so it's just about getting adjusted to what is to come. My best advice for anybody who's engaged, ready to get married, just keep an open mind and be prepared. Expect unexpected. Don't have your expectations too high. Don't think that something might be a certain way when it's not, but just prepare yourself in a way that when something does come up, you won't be quick to jump to conclusions or quick to assume. That goes too with the communication part. Like if you feel like it's something that they done or something that they do, you can't always take it personal. You will have to go to the source and ask them ask them. Don't just be assumed, because then you're gonna cause conflict. Okay. The second thing is learning to become one. That goes into it, adjusting to your ways, my ways, learning how to find a common ground between what this person may do and the other person may do. You have to find out, you got to find that balance. Yeah, you got to find that balance between the two of you. Just figure out what both of us can deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm with my fiance, and this is just an example, like, I like for the house to be somewhat cold. I want it to be cold enough that when I get in the covers and I put the covers on and I just feel all snuggly. Versus him, he would rather it be just like, I wouldn't say hot, but he would rather it be like a very steady temperature, like not too cold, not too hot or warm. He wanted like in the middle. So I had to come up with something for the both of us to be like that works for the both of us. I put it like that, because he kept turning the thermostat up to 77. I kept turning it down to 70, because I'm like, yo, like it'd be too warm in here for me. So I just decided to like put it on 75. 75 works for the both of us. Nobody has touched it, so 75 is our number for our thermostat. So that's one of the things that I mean by just becoming one. Just finding that balance, what works for you, both of you, because it's not just about you anymore. It's not about the other person anymore. It's about you guys. Learning how to depend on each other. Sharing spaces. My fiance, he's the only child, and I can guarantee that this may be much harder for him than it is for me, because he's so he's been so used to his own space and doing his own thing, doing his thing a certain way. But then like when I move in and I start having my touch to the place and everything, like that's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be harder for him than me. Like I said, I have a sister. I live with a sister, so I can share space. I had to share a bathroom with my sister at one point, share a room with my sister at one point. So it's not an issue for me. Like I want to make sure he is too, as comfortable as possible. Like just like me, because this is new, because this is the first man that I would live with, and I thank God that he ends up to be my husband. I tried, like, when I moved my clothes in here, I did something nice for him. Cause he wears hats, so I made like a thing in our closet that puts his hats up, you know, just to make it seem like I'm not trying to make my stuff be more important to yours or whatever the case is just because I'm moving in. You know, I want him to feel like, okay, he still have stuff, because you know how women we got a lot of stuff sometimes. Don't expect hugs and kisses. And I don't necessarily mean like ever. I mean, you're still gonna hug and kiss each other, but what I mean, like, maybe everybody's different, but I know, like, sometimes, you know, you're so used to each other being around, you don't do like how you would do in the beginning of a relationship in the cupcake phase, which they call, where you just all up on each other, hugging and kissing and all of these good things. It just changes. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's just, if you go into a marriage based off the hugs and the kisses, you will not be prepared for like the hard stuff that's about to come. Like, the hugs and kisses are like I just say it's the add-ons, but the work is what makes the marriage. It's the work that you put in. It's all of that communication and, you know, working together and everything like that. Like, that is the marriage right there. You're not gonna always want to be cuddled on the couch, and, you know, sometimes you want your space. It's good to have your own space. It really, really is. Like, sometimes you got to take time for yourself, and you can't always be on your significant other all the time. It has to be way deeper than that, you know. Because you can show somebody too that you love them in many ways. It don't even have to be that physical, you know. It could be the littlest things. Like, you might clean the kitchen, or you might, I don't know, you clean up here, because some people don't clean as much, and sometimes that, if you clean and that person see that, you know, that might do something for them. You know what I'm saying? It's another form of like the 5 love language. Ladies, play your role, and men play a role. I know sometimes this is a hard thing for some women when they tell you to submit to your husband. Well, at least the Bible says that. Submit to your husbands. When you do that, everything falls into place. Like, everything goes the way that it's supposed to. It's like, one advice my mom gave me is, and I heard this twice. I've heard this twice from 2 people that are married, and they said, do not focus so much of your time on the other person, because you will lose sight on everything else. And that's true. That is so, so true. If you focus on them so much and you got other things to worry about, yeah, everything will fall. Will fall. You have to attend to your role as that wife, as that husband, and then I guarantee you, everything is gonna be like it's supposed to be. And keeping God first is number 1. Remember your vows that you made to God and keep those. Okay, because I know you're gonna go through stuff, you're gonna get upset with each other, you're gonna do all of that stuff, but you gotta remember what your vows were. If y'all get upset, hey, guess what? Go in the other room, calm down, because everybody argue, you're gonna get over it, you know. And the last thing is respect each other. Oh my gosh, please respect each other. Do not let go of that respect for each other, because if you do, the marriage pretty much will be over. Like, you have to keep that respect. You gotta listen to each other when the other is talking. Like, you have to listen. From my experience of, like, you know, spending a lot of time with my fiance, and, you know, moving into the place and trying to make everything homey, you know, just being domestic, you know, cleaning and cooking and all of these things. And it can be like, just don't forget. Like, just don't forget. Don't lose sight of what this is. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose sight of it. Like, still show appreciation in any way possible. You know, cook a meal, take them out, massage, or I don't know, anything. You know, show that appreciation, and respect the fact too that both have feelings. You know, if somebody's feelings are hurt, you know, be the bigger person and apologize. You know, because sometimes we can get egos, and you can't get egos in a marriage, and you know, which I'm seeing, like, you can't have that. Nobody should be wanting to be bigger than the other or be in competition at all. Like, you shouldn't be like that. Those are 6 things for me from my experience. It may change, and I'm gonna do this video again after I get married. Maybe wait like maybe a month or something like that, and give y'all like an update of what I've been actually experiencing being a new wife and a new mom. Just for some of you guys who didn't know, I will be a stepmom, and I will definitely let you guys know, because this may change, but this is my 6 for right now for just me being fiance. Not nervous, I'm excited, but I just know the challenges are gonna come, and we just have to be ready to fight together for whatever is coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is just my experiences. I'm not saying nothing that is wrong or that is right or anything like that. It's just my experience and what I'm realizing as I go through this journey of being engaged to be married. So be sure to give this video a like, and if you guys could please like share this video and subscribe to my channel, you guys. Like, I'm trying to get to the road of 50. Give me any ideas or anything that I might could do different. Be on the lookout for my video next Wednesday. I have a video coming out every Wednesday at 7 p.m. All my handles are down in the description below, so make sure you follow me on Instagram and you follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys on the next video.